What's up, people? Hope you guys are doing well today. Let's see. I got to lay color on this piece. Little reference there. So she is it purple? Like what the hell kind of color is that? Why can't they ever just like look at that color for that costume? What the hell? What kind of damn color is that? Shit. I guess I'll just start with the skin color. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. Mm-hmm. Man, everybody's quiet. Where is everyone? Where are you? Where are you people? All right, so yeah, I mean, I guess it is purple. Mm, that's such a weird color combo. It's so very strange, man. It's very strange. Very strange. Hmm. And then is the cloak just black? I mean, that's what it looks like. It looks like a black cloak. Hmm. Get a little bit darker. Damn it. What's up, James? That's such a weird color combo. All right, actually, I'm just going to color this whole down. Then I'll go back with black where I want it to be dark. Thank you. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do the gray. And then I'll just come back with the black where I want black to be. I mean, it looks like in the picture, it looks like she's got black hair. Even though it's this weird kind of gray tint to it. Running low on that color. Yeah, I have no idea who this character. I mean, I know the name, but I don't know anything about her. Is that what she's supposed to be? Bruce's daughter? Is that who it's supposed to be? I have no clue. All right, let's switch over to a darker one. Huh, okay. Yeah, I have no clue she is. Um, I mean, I really had no choice. Um, so when I first made the decision to start doing this professionally, um, so I was working a full-time career, loved my career, made great money doing my career, but I made the choice, that I wanted to do art, professionally. So I started grinding art, and I know some of you have heard this story before, but I started grinding art 2 to 4 hours a day, 5 days a week while working my full-time job. Then on Saturday and Sundays, I was doing another 6 to 8 hours a day. So I did that for a year straight before I ever even put myself on social media as someone doing art. So I did that for a year straight. Then I started posting my stuff to social media. People started, kind of paying attention and ordering commissions. And so I did the other one for a year straight before anyone knew who I was. Then as I started putting myself out there and I started getting a little recognition and people started ordering stuff, at that point, I worked for another year straight, working, 8 hours a day on my regular job and working another 4 to 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and another 8 hours Saturday and Sunday. I did that for a year straight without a single day of missing drawing and doing commissions or whatever the case. And at that point, I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore at this pace. I either say to hell with art and go to doing, go back to my, or stay with my regular job and ignore art. Or I do art full time because I just couldn't do it anymore. I just done a year straight, again, without missing a beat of working technically 16 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and another 8 hours a day on Saturday and Sunday. So I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's just too much. And I knew if I'd have walked away from art right then, I would have never, ever went back to it. So, that's when I made the decision. And I've been, here we are 4 years later, 4.5 years later from that actual decision. Thousands of pieces of art created, 75 plus published covers with about 10 more covers that are going to be dropping here soon, including a big title. So, and I still work shit tons of hours. Now, probably not everybody can do that. I'm sure. It's not an easy thing by any stretch of the imagination. It's a lot. It's working sick. It's working exhausted. It's working with a sore back. It's working while everybody else is going to the movies. It's working while everybody else is watching the ball games. It's working while everybody else is playing Call of Duty. It's working while everybody else is out on date night. That it just is what it is. Now, I'm not saying that people can't get where I'm at doing less. Sure, I'm sure they can, but they won't get there as fast. When I made the decision to do this, I also made the decision that I would have to sacrifice a lot of things around me because I don't have 20, 30 years to put in this industry to create a name for myself. I need to do it now. So that's what it just comes down to as far as that's concerned. How quick are you trying to make a name for yourself? How quick are you trying to get to the big table? Because you can't do it part-time, really. You really just can't. So, my kids, my youngest daughter will be 21 in March. So when I started doing this, professionally 5 years ago, she was 16. So, hey, what's up, Mark? Good. Just running errands and stuff. Finally sitting down to actually work. But again, don't get it twisted. Just because you got kids doesn't mean that you can't do what I did. You just got to have, an understanding spouse, and you got to have understanding kids, and then you got to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice. You can't sit around and go, oh, well, I can't do this because I got kids, or, oh, I can't do this because I work a full-time job. It's a bullshit excuse. Sorry, just is. And what I mean by that is I don't mean that it's a bullshit excuse that you have kids and they're not and they shouldn't be a priority. I don't mean it that way. What I'm referring to is you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So while they're, you know, watching TV, you're working. While they're hanging out with their friends, they're working. You know, if you have kids that are still in diapers while they're sleeping, you're working. You're not going in there to rest. You're not going in there to watch a little TV. Let me catch up on my me time. Yeah, that's not what you're doing. Not if you want to do this on a level that some of us are doing. You got to do what you got to do. And like I said, I'm not saying that you can't have a family and you can't enjoy quality time with them, but the majority of it's got to be this, if this is what you want to do. It just is what it is. You know, your kids are asleep. When your kids are sleeping, you need to be working, you know. Now, if you got you got 20 years to throw at this, take it at whatever pace you want to take it in, you know. But, I see a lot of people, they'll hear the way, what I do, the way I do it, they'll hear how that happens. And they automatically go, oh, man, I work a full-time job. Oh, man, I can't do it on that level. Well, then you won't be where we're at. Sorry. Oh, man, I barely get time to. And it's all bullshit. It's bullshit excuses for the most part. Like Jim Lee said, we all have the exact same damn 24 hours. You just got to figure out what way you want to spend it, what way makes better sense. And like I said, I'm not shaming anybody. You do what you got to do. But if you're trying to do this and you're trying to make a name for yourself and you're trying to make it in a relatively, okay time frame, reasonable time frame, you're gonna have to rock and roll. There just ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. Yep, it is. I'm exhausted all the damn time. Welcome to art. I'm tired all the time. I make it to bed around 11 o'clock midnight every night. And I'm up at 4:35 a.m. next morning. That's that way 7 days a week. There are no sleep times. There are no nap times. Not if you want to do this and create a name for yourself again in a timely manner, in a quick manner. Like I said, if you got 20 years to play around with this shit, play around. But there's a reason I've accomplished what I've accomplished, and it ain't because anybody handed me shit. Before anybody tries to chime in with that kind, because that seems to be a go-to excuse too that some people have. Oh, well, so-and-so, and that ain't got shit to do with shit. Not on my plate any damn way. I've earned every damn thing I've gotten, and I've sacrificed like a hell to get it. So, and that's what you got to do. Sadly, you got to have a good support group too. If you got a spouse that has to have you up their ass every 5 minutes, what color are her eyes? I'm assuming what color are they? If you got to have a spouse that has to have you up their ass 20, why do they give every damn comic character blue eyes? Every damn one's got blue eyes. Sadly, if you have a spouse that, that doesn't have your back, it's going to be tough. So that's important too. If they got to be up your ass 24/7, if they can't see the long game and support you and help your dream come true, that's going to be tough. I'm not going to sugarcoat that shit. If you're easily distracted, that's going to be tough. You got to figure out a way to overcome that shit. Like I said, you don't get to sit around and, play video games and shit like that. Again, not if you're trying to do this in a, very relatively quick time frame. Yeah, that's all it really comes down to. Is it just comes down to, how much are you willing to sacrifice and to grind. I got some new pins in. I'm kind of curious to see how it does. That's what it really comes down to is what the hell? Is that gray? That's a damn gray pen. I ain't ordering no damn gray. The hell? So it looks like one end is gray. One end is black. Okay. But yeah, I mean it's I don't mean it as you can't do this if you do it in a slower pace. You can. It's just you'll get to the distance you're wanting to get to, obviously, at a longer time frame. And in this world with comics, sadly, we are so easily out of sight, out of mind. It's ridiculous. I mean, I've got people on my fans list that 1 minute they're paying attention and the next minute they're like, "Oh shit, you're still here." That kind of conversation. Because it's so easy to get lost in the grand scheme of things. Because keep that in mind. You're compete. See, that's the other thing is it's not just you in the world. It's not just you and possible fans. It's you and thousands upon thousands of other artists that are scrambling, trying to get seen, trying to get noticed, just like you are. And that's what you're excuse me. That's what you're competing against. That's what you're trying to get noticed with. Excuse me. So and you're easily, I mean, sadly, the hard truth of it is you're easily forgotten. You are, until you get to that level, till you get to the adults table, so to speak. In the art world, you got the people that's standing outside the door that's trying to get into the feast. So you got the people standing outside the door, right? Then you got the people standing at the door that's kind of getting started. People sitting inside can glance up and see your ass standing out there, but they ain't coming to the door to help you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're already inside. They got their spot. They're not going to get up because they're scared they'll lose it. So you got the people outside the door. You got the people standing at the door to this feast. Then you got the people sitting at the check-in table to be seated. That's starting to get a little bit of recognition. But they still ain't nobody paying you no attention. You get what I'm saying? The other artists, the other creators, the other everything, they still ain't paying you no damn attention. They'll glance over at you every once in a while just to see if you got to a table yet. That's about it. Then you got the kiddie table. That's where I consider I'm at. Even though I've been doing this 5 years and I've got the library of work behind me that I've got, I still view myself as I'm sitting at the kiddie table. I've got a table finally, but all the other people at the adult table still think they better than you. They still ain't paying you no attention. They might nod at you if they make eye contact with you, but that's about the extent to it. They're not coming over to talk to you. They're not inviting you over to their table at all. You're at the kiddie table and they're still thinking they're above you. So you got that. And then you finally get to the big table and you still got people at that table that won't even say hi to you, even though now you've earned a spot at that table. They still ignore you. They still think they're better than you because they've been at the table longer than you. So you're competing against all of that. So that's where you have to figure out how much can you shake it up? How much can you force people to see you? Because you're competing against all those other people. And there's different talent levels there. Some of them have friends that know other friends that might can squeeze you in. There's going to be people that you see that haven't earned a damn thing work-wise, get handed shit because they're pretty or because they know the right person and kiss the right booty. So you're competing against that shit also. So that's what you got to figure out is how far, how quick do I want to get to the big table and how much noise do I need to make to get there? A lot of people ask me sometimes, why do you go live so damn much? Most artists don't ever go live. You go live all the time because it forces people to pay attention. Whether they click the video and turn it off or they come in and hang out, one way or another, they're seeing the video. Okay. Then people ask me sometimes, why are you doing so many covers? Why are you working so many hours? Why are you doing this? Oh, I can't do that. I got this excuse. I got this excuse. I'm doing it because, work, you get enough covers floating around, people are forced to pay attention. Then people ask me sometimes, why do you tend to be a bit controversial? Why do you tend to speak out on some things that most people don't say shit about, even though they should? Because, that one's one I haven't learned yet. That's a technique that takes a little bit more practice about not speaking your mind, about playing the kiss assery a little better. And I just haven't really caught on to that one. But also to the flip side of that, when you are a bit controversial and again, I'm not even talking about like being negative about things, just calling out unfair treatment, bullying, pettiness, etc. That still shakes the boat. So that still forces people to look. So that's in my opinion on how it goes and why you want to bust your ass as fast as you can. You gotta grab all the different avenues to force people to look at you because they're really not. All the fans aren't paying attention to you. All the other creators aren't paying attention to you. All the publishers aren't paying attention to you, et cetera, et cetera. You got to figure out a way to force people to pay attention to you. Oh yeah, you get it all the time. I'll sit there and I will watch big names who are on my friends list. On my friends list. That will sit there and comment like one of the other big names on their friends list can post something that they've done, something they're proud of, whether it be a cover or a Kickstarter or whatever the case, and they'll run to that post in a heartbeat and tell them, oh, congrats, oh, that cover looks awesome, all this ass kissery and smoke blowing. And then they don't say shit to any of the up and comers that's on their page. Do you realize how much of an impact you have as a made it person? Someone that's been in the business 10, 15 years, that's got Marvel covers, DC covers. Do you not realize the impact those people would make by saying, jumping on an up and comers post and saying congrats on a Kickstarter or damn, that cover looks awesome. My God, dude, my God. The joy that would put on someone's heart is ridiculous. Now, again, they can't nobody comment on everything. So, don't take it that way. I don't mean it that way. There's no way we can all, I miss tons of shit because I don't surf Facebook. But when you sit there and you watch time and time again, some well-known artists on your friends list, never saying shit about anything you've accomplished. And then the minute one of the other big names posts some shit, they're right there with those lips puckered. And well, I shouldn't say it like that. It's not really ass kissing. Well, some of it probably is, but I shouldn't say it like that. It's not necessarily ass kissing. I don't mean it that way to a degree, but it is a bit of, you know, it is a bit of the only reason you're giving that attention is because it's a well-known person. Let's just be honest about it, you know, because unless you're buddies, you know, you've known each other for a long time, you know, that's a different story, of course. But you know, when you don't know, and every time they post something, you're right there. It's kind of what it is, to a degree. The people that don't need the recognition the most, the people that don't need the you know, comments the most, that's the ones that'll happen. And that's another part of it that you gotta ignore that, you know, really and truly, of course, because you can't let it bother you, because it can. And then you just got to concentrate on you. But like I said, you got to figure out which one, you know, what's more important to you is you know, playing that video game. Is that what's important? Or, you know, or is it you, you know, honing your craft? And because I mean, I can already see leaps in my damn work because I grinded so much work. You know, I can set because of the amount of work, and that's the other thing it helps you do. It pushes your artwork by leaps and bounds. I mean, you know, I can sit and look at artwork compared to last year because I do so much of it. I can see the improvements, you know, let alone the year before that or the year before that. So that's the other thing it helps you with, is it helps you, you know, learn how to handle it by you constantly forcing yourself to work. Showing up every day, putting in, you know, 2 to 4 hours a day, even if you have another job. And in those months that go by, it'll show you tremendous leaps in your work. So that's the other thing, you know, you got to be mindful of is it's not just, you can't sit, or like I see it all the time where artists just sit around waiting for somebody to order some kind of work. Stop sitting around waiting and do some work. That should be the thing. You should be working constantly, and then when somebody says, "Oh, hey, can I get a cover?" or "Hey, can I get a commission?" then you just stop your other and you do that. Too many people want to be here, but they don't want to work. They don't want to do all the shit it takes to get there, you know? And you're always going to be left behind when you do that. You got to be willing to sacrifice the time, the energy. You know, you got to. You just have to. It just is what it is. I mean, I tell people all the time when it comes to art, if you're not drawing 2 to 4 hours a day, you might as well find you some other hobby. And again, I don't mean that to sound mean. It's just this right here is not for the faint. It's just not. If you wanna play with the big boys, you're gonna have to learn how to bark real loud. And that means being heard. That means doing tons of covers, you know, as fast as you can to get recognized, because it does work. Now, you know, learning the what's the word I'm looking for? The politics of it is huge also. And like I said, that one I lack in. You know, I'm too busy working to be trying to play the politics. What's up, William? You know, I'm too busy to play the politics. So sadly, you know, that one, you know, I'm slacking on. You know, try to hide that little. There we go. You know, that one I'm severely slacking on. You know, I haven't really learned how to play the politics. You know, if I knew how to smooch the right ass, make the right connections, keep my mouth shut, you know, I'd already have probably 2 or 3 damn Marvel covers by now. You know, that one, that's a good one. I'll tell everybody real honest on that one. If you can learn to play the politics, it'll help you out tremendously. You know, I'm not saying, you know, learning how to play the politics makes you a weak person or whatever. The sad truth of this is, it doesn't matter how damn good you are. If you can't play the politics to a certain level, it is definitely going to take you longer to get from A to B. Because, like I said, I know people that have okay talent, that can't keep deadlines, that ghost fans, that's barely done a handful of damn covers, get handed, you know, a Marvel DC cover because they know the right people and they play the politics. There are people that some of you know. They put on a beautiful, friendly face for you fans. And then behind closed doors, they will slander and talk shit about other artists. I've seen the screenshots, and I'm not talking about hearsay. I've seen the screenshots. So, where we know they're a shitty person, but we don't say nothing because it wouldn't do us no good no way. Let's just be honest. But, you know, my point is that's that they learned, you know, they learned soon, earlier, how to play the politics, you know. That one's a tough one. That one takes some practice, you know, and I won't lie to you, it is something that is extremely useful if you can learn that aspect of it. All right. There was something else I was going to work on too. I knew I needed to color that. I know one thing, I need to change something on this. This is the one I started on the other day and I misread my notes. And it was supposed to have been Green Arrow and Hawkeye. And for some reason, you know, I thought the person said Hawkman. So I dropped the boo-boo on that one. There we go. I think that looks a little better. It's looking a little, actually, you know, I'm just going to black all that. It's looking a little weird there at first, but yeah, you know, so that's what you got to do. You got to make a decision. Is this going to, you know, am I going to do this as a career? The gold earrings. Yeah, I'll just put it on with gold. I got a gold pin here somewhere. To be honest with you, I actually forgot about the gold earring. Little something to separate that up just a little bit. So that's the first thing. You got to go, do I want to do this? Do I want to make the sacrifices needed to do this? Because I'm not going to front with you. This is a tough industry. This is a tough career path. It's a lonely one. Like I'm not going to bullshit you on that one either. It is. It's tough, man. You're going to have to deal. Yeah, man. I don't want to try. I'm not trying to scare anyone away. I don't want to do that because I do think this is 100% worth it. But it's a tough one, man. And sadly, sometimes no, I'm glad you mentioned it. Yeah, that's what I knew there was something I was kind of forgetting. And that's why I always kind of go back and look a bit later. But yeah, there's aspects of this industry that is tough because it's just tough, right? And then sadly, there's aspects of it that are tough because other people make it tough when it doesn't have to be. You know, there's so much room for everyone in this industry to have work and do work without pushing someone else down, without being petty, without slandering, without being shady and underhanded and stuff like that. There's so much room for everyone that you truly don't have to do that. So that makes it difficult too, because you'll have those moments where, people will do things that just straight up makes it unbelievably extra difficult for no reason whatsoever, other than their own insecurities, their own, because the sad thing is when you grind like I do and what some other people do, and you generate for yourself the amount of work you do, and you get the recognition you start getting, sadly, there's going to be people that, it's your fault that they're not where you are. Like they don't look at it themselves and go, okay, you know what? William's where he's at, or so-and-so's where he's at, because they are willing to sacrifice the time and energy and everything to do what they're doing. I need to pick up my own pace. No, sadly, that's not the way they'll look at it. They'll look at it as you're stealing work from them. Then they'll start talking shit about you behind your back. They'll start making up reasons why they don't like you, et cetera, and then telling other people why they don't like you, trying to convince them not to like you. And that's just, like I said, in my opinion, that is just something that is so damn ridiculously unneeded that it's just mind-blowing. I wonder if this gold pin would actually, because it is gold, right? She's got gold earrings, right? Is it gold? Yeah, they're gold, right? Which is weird. I'm supposed to be hunting in the dark, but let me put on these bright gold ass earrings that'll reflect every bit of light that comes at me so people can see me. Yeah, I want to see if this gold paint pen will actually put them on. That'd be kind of a cool effect if it works. Cross your fingers, people. And is it just a regular cross, or is it like some kind of weird shaped cross? Or let me look. Let me see if I can bring her reference photo back up. I think it's just a standard cross, because every artist is going to draw it different, of course, but I think it's just a standard cross. She's definitely got an odd costume. The purple's a bit weird to me. I would have kept her costume, the black and stuff, and the mask would have been black in my opinion, and then I would have worked in some purple like on the other parts of her costume, maybe even purple under her cape. But yeah. Now, once that dries, I'll add a little black to it to give it some depth. Actually, I like the way that gold looks. That really damn pops. Let's see. Was I doing a gold signature on this one, or just a regular art signature? Well, I'm going to put my regular art signature no matter what, but so yeah, that's the most important thing. You figure out what your end game is. You figure out how fast you're wanting to get there, and you go from that. And then you do whatever the hell you have to do to get there. Actually, her cape is purple on the outside. That one reference picture has it as black. All right, where's my paint pens? I want to add a little bit of purple to that. Here's a purple Sharpie. I wonder if this sucker works. Yeah, so that's black, that's black, that's black, and that's black. But then there's like purple. Interesting, with like a white on the border. So let me fix that. I mean, it doesn't really matter down here because this is what your focal point is. You know, you're doing a headshot, but you know, let's put a little bit on there just to. But yeah, this one, like I said, I had started it, and then thank God the client, and that's the way it goes. Sometimes you'll just like in the crazy thing is I had it written in my notes. I believe I had it written in my notes. Hawkeye, and I still, for some reason, Hawkman was stuck in my damn head. So that's the way it goes sometimes. So what I'll do, are you guys ready for the sale? I got a whole stack of damn signed and remarked exclusives over there for the sale. And then this needs to go up higher too. And then I've got a stack of pre-done sketch covers over there. So half bodies, I think headshots. Yeah, maybe some in color, some in black and white. I can't remember. You guys ready for that sale? I'm just waiting on that gold to dry. I want to make sure it's nice and dry. Oh, let's see what Mark's sending me here. Okay. Mark, are you still in here? Yeah, that's looking good. Mark, let me know if you're still in chat. Okay, cool. All right, Mark, that's looking real good. You'll need to lighten the whole thing up some, though. Just a heads up, whenever we print covers, they darken big time. So that's looking real good. That's coming along really good. Just lighten the whole thing up a little bit so it doesn't, so we can offset the printing. And then I would say on the background, let's lighten that up just a little bit also. But yeah, that's looking real good. Yep. All right, did you get out? Damn it. Freaking damn purple. Hurry up and get to the damn end of the thing. There we go. All right, let's see. So she got like a purple cape. So let's bring... We're going to do like right there. Let that dry. And then once that dries, add another coat. Then once that dries, we'll add, let's see, I want that edge to be white actually. Then we'll add the black back on. Oop, was my head in the way? Apologize. All right, let that dry. Let's see. I think the other thing I want to do is my eye itches. All right, gotta let that dry. But yeah, I'll be putting the auction sale. I haven't done an auction sale for you guys, Jesus, in probably 2 years. I bet you. So I'm going to do a post. It's going to be auction style. I'll start all the art at a really cool price. The signed and remarked exclusives at a fair price. We'll start that like that, and I'll let it run, probably over the weekend till like Monday or Tuesday. And, and then we'll see who wins, but, okay, cool. All right, let that dry some more. And then let's take okay. I'll fix that once that dries. Push that back a little bit just to give that neck a little bit of a break there. So just like that right there. Easy peasy. I think I want to add, where'd my pen go? Where'd my pen, man? Where did you go? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe. Where the hell did my pen go? There's that, there's that, there's that. Oh, there it is. All right, which end was you? Okay. Let that dry just a little longer. Okay. So. Lay that right there. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. All right, let me add a little detail to that earring. What's up, Mr. James? There we go. Yeah, boy. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Okay. I think that's done. Done. Very, very done. Okay. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. All right. Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, because this is Williams, I believe. Yeah, this is Williams. William. Yeah, this is yours, right? Make sure I have, because I don't have my notes in front of me. So if it is, make sure I have your shipping address. This will be going in the mail tomorrow. Yeah, Miko's a cool dude. Miko's a real cool dude. Hey, what's up, Hector? Thank you, sir. But yeah, I'll show you. Here's the stuff that's going up. Here's the stuff that's going up on the sale post. As far as art is, like, I wasn't joking when I had a bunch planned for you. Like I said, I haven't done a auction style post for you guys in like 2 years, if not longer. So, but this is some of the stuff that'll be on the auction post. It won't be a live sale. It'll be an actual post that I'll make on my page, personal page, and I'll share it out to the art group and the other art group. But it'll be a mixture of stuff. Some of it colored, some of it not. This Deadpool actually has a Wolverine on the back of it. Yep. So that's the sketch covers that'll be on it. And then here's the signed and remarked exclusives that'll be on it. So Psycho Sal #1 with a signature and remark. Stray Dogs #1 with my signature and a remark on it. Another Psycho Sal with a remark and signature. This is a hand-me-down comics exclusive out of Texas for issue number 2. My Ice Cream Man cover with a signature and remark on it. Department of Truth with a signature and remark. My Red Sonja cover I did with signature and remark. Purgatory's new #1 with signature and remark. Another Department of Truth signature remark. Another Purgatory signature remark. Department of Truth #10 signature and remark. The Ripper Jeans 0 with signature and remark. So yeah, so that stuff will be on that post. Like I said, it'll be a post that I'll post it up. All the stuff will be in the comments section, and you just bid on it. I'll start everything at a reasonable price, and you guys just bid on it, and I'll let that auction run till I'll try to get it up tomorrow. Later tonight or tomorrow, and it'll run till Monday or Tuesday of this coming week. But so be ready for that. Like I said, this will be the first one in probably 2. What the hell is that damn flower? I don't know what that is. There's a flower button on my pictures. Hell, actually, I guess I'll probably finish this one and put it in. Maybe I'll put that one in the post too. Or maybe I'll raffle that one since that was my boo-boo. I misread what they were wanting. But let's see. All right, so that goes over there. That goes over there. I got to get in here. I'm gonna grab me some lunch. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm going to get off here. I want to get the colors knocked out on this, and I'm trying to do as much of that stuff live and everything. Trying to create more videos for the YouTube channel and stuff like that, which YouTube is, God, that's a weird one, man. You can't get anybody to migrate to damn YouTube. You can't get hardly anybody to go subscribe, anybody to pay attention. I don't know whether it's just because, maybe YouTube's kind of old school now. I mean, not old school, but old news now, or what it is. But it is definitely strange that you can't get very much traction on YouTube. It is very weird. I like watching YouTube. That's where I watch YouTube more than I do anything else. I let it play in the background while I'm working, or when I'm sitting in there eating dinner, I'm watching YouTube because, I hate surfing. I hate surfing for movies. And I've seen so many damn movies, it's almost impossible for me to find something that I haven't seen. I'm a big movie nut. So that is real difficult to find something I have not, seen already. All right. Anyway. All right. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. Like I said, be watching for my page. Be ready for that sale post because it's only going to run till, like Monday or Tuesday or something like that. Or whenever I do put it up, it's only going to run, for like 3 or 4 days. And that's it, because I just don't leave stuff up like that forever, But anyway. Okay, I gotta stop messing with shit. All right. Yeah, so little people go there. I don't even bother to promote it. I'm just recording shit for myself, really, to put on YouTube that, I can go back later and watch or something, But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me and chitty chatting. Hope you have a wonderful day and a great rest of your weekend. If I don't get to talk to you, because tomorrow is Friday. So you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Take care, guys.